Every night, Daniel told himself the same thing. I start tomorrow. Tomorrow, he would wake up early. Tomorrow, he would call his mother. Tomorrow, he would finally chase the dream he has been postponing for years. And every night, tomorrow came, but Daniel never did. Whenever asked him why, he always laughed. I have time. One rainy Tuesday evening, Daniel was walking home when he noticed an old man standing alone at a bus stop. The man looked strangely familiar. "Excuse me, do I know you?" Daniel said. The old man smiled. "Not yet." Daniel frowned. "What does that mean?" The old man looked at the empty road. "Tell me, young man, what are you waiting for?" "Nothing." "Then why are you leaving?" Daniel had no answer. The man reached into his pocket and pulled out an old pocket watch. "Take this." "What for?" "Whenever you say the word tomorrow, look at this watch." Daniel laughed. "That's ridiculous." In the morning, Daniel woke up late. His phone shows one missed call from his mother. He stared at the screen. I'll call her tomorrow," he whispered. Then he remembered the man's watch. He pulled it out from his pocket. But the second hand wasn't moving. Daniel shook it. Nothing. Then suddenly, tick, tick, tick. And then a strange message appeared on it. "Tomorrow is a lie." Daniel dropped the watch. That evening, Daniel called his mother. She answered after the first ring. "Daniel?" "Mom, I just wanted to hear your voice." There was silence. Then she laughed softly. "You finally remembered I exist?" Daniel smiled. "I'm sorry." They talked for nearly an hour. It was the longest conversation they had in months. For the first time in years, Daniel felt like he had done something important. Days passed. Daniel started writing. He finished one story. He spent more time with his mother, and he stopped saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." Instead, he asked himself, "If not today, when?" One Friday night, Daniel returned to the bus stop. He wanted to thank to the old man, but the bench was empty. Daniel asked the nearby shopkeeper about him. "Old man?" "Nobody sits here anymore." Daniel frowned. "He's here every night." The shopkeeper shook his head. "Impossible. That bus stop has been closed for almost 10 years. Daniel's heart stopped. He looked at the watch again. And this time, there was something written on it. "Not tomorrow is a lie, just 4 words. You have today." Daniel looked across the street. For a moment, he saw the man standing in the rain. Daniel ran toward him, but when he reached to the other side, nobody was there. Only a newspaper lay on the wet pavement. Daniel picked it up. The front page was dated 20 years earlier. And there, in a small photograph, was the old man. The headline read, "Local man dies after saving child from bus accident." Daniel stared at the picture. Underneath, it was the old man's name, Daniel Carter. His own name, his own face, older, much older. Finally, Daniel understood. The man wasn't warning him about the future. He was warning him about the regret because tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow is only a word we use to make ourselves comfortable when we're afraid to act today. And from that day toward, Daniel stopped waiting for tomorrow because he understood the truth. Tomorrow is a lie we tell ourselves when we don't want to face today. Don't keep postponing the things that truly matter. After this story, do you guys still waiting for tomorrow? Thank you.